What's going on, nation? We got another game this week. Time to talk about it. What's going on, Raider Nation? It is your boy, Exacting Raider, with Raiders Primos. Our Primo, Natural Nate, will not be joining us today. He has some personal business to take care of. So give him all the love, guys, in the chat. But, man, we have another game coming up. We are out of the bye week, and we got a game coming up against the Houston Texans at Allegiant Stadium. And, man, I would not think going into this week this was going to be a must-win game. We are at 1-4 on the year. And if we lose against the Texans, we will fall to 1-5, and really our season will be over. A lot of people are saying it's over already. I don't think so. I think we got through the hardest part of our schedule, and if the Raiders can somehow get back on the winning side, maybe go on a 3-game win streak, take the games one game at a time, we can possibly get back to 500. But of course, it starts with the Houston Texans on Sunday. So we're going to preview that. But first, if you guys are joining us for the first time in the chat, subscribe to the Boricua Party. Come join, be part of the Raiders Primos family, and hit that like button and hit the bell so you guys can be notified for any Raiders content that we drop, whether it's a short video, a live, anything, you guys will be notified for it. We got Digital Perez in the building, my guy. Shout out to you, bro, for giving us this awesome background. We love it, bro. We love it. But I wanted to talk to you guys about our injury report yesterday. Darren Waller, unfortunately, was not at practice. He probably still is dealing with the hamstring, likely dealing with the hamstring, but I got it pulled up right here. What we're dealing with, we only have 4 people on the injury report. We have Jaylen Brown, hamstring. Like, if you guys go back to our couple of lives, like when we were previewing other games, we had so many guys on the injury report, but now we only have 4. We have Jaylen Brown, who's dealing with the hamstring. He was limited yesterday. Matt Collins, he's dealing with the heel. He was limited yesterday. Foster Moreau was limited with the knee, so he was back to practice. Also, guys, DJ Turner, Anthony Averett, back at practice yesterday too. And they could possibly come back this week against the Texans. Lord knows we need all the help we can get. But Darren Waller, he did not practice yesterday, dealing with the hamstring injury. And this is something that has been bothering him since the preseason. He was dealing with the hamstring injury in the preseason, and it made him questionable for week 1 against the Chargers. He did play in that game. But who's to say it's not the same hamstring injury? And this is why I feel like we shouldn't have paid Darren Waller too early, because we already knew he was injury prone at this point. Last season, he missed 6 games, I believe, late in the season. Like, we really needed him. He did play in that playoff game, but let's say we didn't make the playoffs, and he missed those 6 games. Those are very important games down the stretch where you need to be healthy, and he's not showing any good signs early to the start. He's playing banged up, and then he got injured like quickly in the Chiefs game, and he was like out, like one and done out of the Chiefs game. It's like I feel like he just played one snap and he just left so early. But so yeah, we got on. What's up on 6 Soldier? What's up? My guy's been a man. Shout out to you, bro. So I'm just giving the injury report right now. So that's the report. We only got 4 guys on the injury report as of yesterday. For the Houston Texans, they got a former Raider, Malik Collins. He did not practice yesterday. He's dealing with the knee. Brandon Cooks did not practice, but they wanted to give him some rest, so really no injury there. Jerry Hughes, their defensive lineman. So they got 2 linemen that did not practice yesterday, both dealing with knee injuries. Jerry Hughes and Malik Collins. Chris Moore, their wide receivers, dealing with the hip. He did not practice yesterday. Nico Collins, their wide receiver, dealing with an Achilles and a wrist. He's dealing with 2 injuries. He was limited. and Austin DeCoulis, their offensive lineman, dealing with the ankle, limited, and Brayvon Jordan, their tight end, dealing with the ankle. He was limited. So really, it seems both these teams, they are coming into this game healthy for the most part. Of course, Houston, it's still early in the week, so they can't, their status can be questionable as the week goes on. We unfortunately, guys, will not be live Friday or Saturday. Like I said, me and my primo Natural Nate, we have some personal things we got to take care of coming up this weekend. It's really not, it's not like anything bad. We got a party to go to, a family get together. So we won't be live with you guys, but trust me, guys, Sunday, I do got something to spend on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. That's why you guys got to hit that bell, hit that could be part of what we got here at Raiders Primos. Something special lined up on Sunday. We got digital still. We got on tip. We got Demenis, bro. I seen you in the chat and Dirties, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Always popping in, showing the love to our channel, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. So yeah, guys, that is our injury report. Now let's get into this actual prediction. Now, the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans, they have met a total of 12 times. The Houston Texans lead the all-time series 8-4 against the Raiders. The last 5 meetings, the Houston Texans have won the last 5 games. They won the last 3 out of the 5 games. They beat the Raiders in 2019, 27-24. 2017, they beat them 27-14, which was in Houston. And then that was a playoff game, if anyone remembers. That was a wild card game where we had to start Connor Cook as our starting quarterback. The year Derek Carr got injured, man. I'm trying to get that out of my mind, guys. And then in 2016, this was our Mexico game. The Oakland Raiders beat the Texans 27-20. And then in 2014, Derek Carr lost against them in his second game started, 30-14. And then in 2013, the Raiders beat the Texans 28-23. So Derek Carr has only faced this team 3 times in his career, and he is 1-2 in the career against the Houston Texans. Davis Mills, as we know, this is his second year going in with the Houston Texans as their starting quarterback. This is his first time taking a look at this Raiders team and Raiders as a franchise in general. I'm interested to see how is our defense going to plan for a rookie quarterback, because they still got weapons on the other side, guys. They got Brandon Cooks and they got Nico Collins. Dameon Pierce is the biggest weapon they have. Dameon Pierce, he has 5 games played. He has 86 attempts that he's carried, 412 yards carried, 4.8 averaging. His longest was 75. He does have 3 touchdowns on the year. He's also in the passing game. He has 13 receptions on 15 targets, 57 yards. He has no touchdowns, but he can still be a weapon in the pass game. Nico Collins really is their star wide receiver, but also Brandon Cooks. The touchdowns are not there, but the yards are there. Nico Collins, he's averaging 18.1 yards a catch with 15 catches on 27 targets. Brandon Cooks has 24 catches on 42 targets with 1 touchdown with 235 yards. These are not stats that are going to blow you away, but this is a sneaky Houston Texans team. They are 1-3, but they're 1-3-1. And they're a team that can come out and they will be competitive. We've seen it in their losses. We've seen it in really all their games. They are competitive and they will not make the game easy. And knowing our Raiders, they will make the game hard on themselves. Usually, I would say they should blow these guys out. But the way the Raiders have been playing, they may be making it harder on themselves. So this game can really go either way. I hate to say that, guys, but this game can really go either way. And if the Houston Texans get a jump on us, who's to say this game is already it could get ugly probably fast. Hopefully it doesn't go that way, right? The Houston Texans, the offense is 32nd in points scored with only 86. Points allowed, they are tied for 4th for most in the league. Or less than the league, sorry. And then the Raiders, if we look at the Raiders, they are tied for 19th and 130 points allowed with 125 points scored, which is 18th in the league. They're in the middle range. Now the problem is for me, is why is our offense 18th in points scored? This should not be our issue. Point scoring was our issue last year, and we, as fans, thought that's what was Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler addressing. They were addressing our red zone offense, addressing us so we can outscore the Chiefs. We can outscore the Chargers. They revamped that offense for 18 scoring in the league. We could have done that with the lineup we had last year. We could have bolstered up the defense and really just scored with the lineup we had last year. Now, so I did calculations. They're averaging 26 points allowed for the defense in our 5 games. The offense was averaging 25 points a game. That's not going to cut it, guys. And the thing is, going into the season, we knew our defense was going to be questionable. We had Chandler Jones, we had, Nate Hobbs. Like, I just feel, why are we expecting like such a big like role out of this defense when we should have known that they were going to be middle of the pack? Maybe like we needed like a top 20 defense, and maybe they're going to be that 20 defense or 21st or 22nd. They're not going to be like top 15, top 10. A lot of people expected this defense to be top 15, top 10. I'm sorry, guys, to burst your bubble, but they're not top 15. They still needed a few more pieces. But this offense, for the money that went to that offense this offseason, there should be no excuse why they are 18th in scoring points. There should be no reason. So that is my problem why I get on the offense, you guys. That is my main offense. Now, the top secondary, I want to bring this up from Pro Football Focus. Houston Texans are at number 16. It says here the Texans are starting 2 rookies in their secondary, Derek Stingley Jr. and Jalen Pitre, and they both struggled. Both are among the lowest graded players at their positions through 6 weeks. However, the Texans have got good play from their veterans, including Desmond King II and Steven Nelson. That is why Houston is still a middle-of-the-pack unit despite some early career struggles from their 2 rookies. PFF stats to know the Texans are number 9 in team coverage grade at 69.6. Quarterbacks have just a 64.6 passer rating when targeting Desmond King II. And Derek Stingley Jr. has allowed 345 passing yards on 43 targets this season. If those rookies are out there, if you're going to have a rookie on Davante Adams' car or Josh McDaniels, please see that. Please see that and go to Adams. Go to Davante Adams. I don't know why people say Derek Carr can't make checks in the line, bro. Yes, he can make checks in the line. And the thing is, that fade route that they were doing, that back shoulder, bro, like they need to live and die by that. Like with Davante Adams has one-on-one, bro, you give that man a chance to make a play. 9 times out of 10, he's going to make that play. If it's 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, give it to Adams. I trust Adams more, really, guys, than I trust Renfrow at this point. Renfrow took a lot of hits this year. He got a concussion, as we've seen, that knocked him out for a couple of games. And then against the Chiefs, he did not look like himself out there. He looked confused. He looked lost. And who's to say we didn't rush him back? Or maybe he rushed himself back. Who knows? But that boy really looks lost out there. Demetrius, shout out to you. Going to be close, but we can get that W. At this point, I don't even care what the score is. Like, I know we've done score predictions, but really, I just want to win. I want to win. I don't care if it's 10-7. It could be the most boringest game, 10-7, 58-56. I don't care. If we win, that's all I want. We're 1-4, and at this point, we just need to stack wins. Doesn't matter how we get it, because at the end of the day, it's just win, baby, not just win, maybe. We've been so close to wins, but that's not what we're here about. We are here about to get wins, stack up wins. It doesn't matter how we get it. We just got to stack wins. And it starts with the Houston Texans. Y'all say we need help in the interior of the defense. I agree, man. Bilal Nichols, he's not, looking up to speed. I really had hype coming into the season for him for what he did with the Bears and just the scheme that Patrick Graham was, going to, scheme up with our players. I thought Bilal Nichols was going to flourish, especially with Chandler Jones, Max Crosby on the outside, and he has not shown anything, really. Andrew Billings has been really that top guy for us. Now, run stuffing, like our run defense, I believe some would say we're like in top 10 in run defense. Now, pass defense, we're like in 28th. So that's a problem. And I got more stats here, guys, for you guys. I want to bring up the stats because I just don't want to be talking out of my ass, So the Raiders offense, They are ranked 10th in total offense, ranked 14th in rush offense, ranked 11th in pass offense, ranked 6th in points per game, ranked 16 in third down efficiency, which is really bad. They're at 40% third down efficiency, fourth down efficiency, tied for second. Hopefully, we don't got to go for fourth downs. And we're tied for 25th in red zone offense, touchdown percentage. Texans are 30th in total offense, 22nd in rush offense, 26th in their pass offense, 26th tied for points per game, 31st in third down efficiency, 22nd tied for fourth down efficiency, and 20 tied for 25th at red zone offense, just like us. They are with us in the red zone offense. In the defense, guys, the total defense, we are ranked 22nd. Points per game, like I said, we're ranked 28th. In red zone defense, we're ranked 32nd, giving up 82% of the red zone trips, our touchdowns. Texans are 4th in red zone trips, which they are a good team in the red zone. They are a good defensive team in the red zone. The opposing offenses only score 38.9% of the time in the red zone. The Texans, however, do give up a lot of yards. They're 31st in total defense, 30 in rush defense, 23rd in the pass, 13 points per game, 21 in third down percentage, and tied for fourth down defense percentage. And guys, I want to talk about that for a sec because really this is going to come down to our Raiders red zone offense versus the Texans red zone defense. And this is going to be the Texans red zone offense versus the Raiders red zone defense. The only one that has really an advantage is the Texans defense. With our red zone being so bad as it's been these past games, being at 47.4 percentage scoring touchdowns, that is not a good look. You have 38.9 of the Texans allowing, and then you have us scoring 47% of the time. Like, who's to say this Texans defense isn't going to shut us down? Hopefully they don't shut us down. That's what I'm hoping they don't. But 47.4% in the red zone compared to the Texans defense holding opposing offense to 38.9. This is going to be a very spooky red zone. I trust that we're going to get a lot of red zone trips, but can we finish in the red zone? That is going to be the big key here in going into this game. Now, let me get some more stats for David Mills, guys. He is 5th. He has 5 touchdown passes. He's tied 23rd in the NFL, and he's tied 11th with 4 interceptions. His PFF overall so far is 70. He has 166 attempts, 1,048 passing yards. So he's been in the middle of the pack, really, when it comes to his quarterback skills. You know, he has, like I said, he has 5 passing touchdowns, 4. He has no rushing touchdowns, and he has 178 dropbacks on the year. With Derek, it's almost kind of similar. The only thing different is the passing touchdowns and the yards. But Derek has 1,277 yards passing. He has 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He has a PFF overall of 63.7, bro. This people try to give this guy some praise, but I give him like he's 50-50. I'm fit like sometimes I'm like, bro, yeah, you played good, but bro, you could have played better. Like you need to play better for what they're paying you and for what you have surrounding you. How are you not flourishing in this offense? I have no idea why he's not. Carlos, what's up, my guy? Going to the Las Vegas Raiders. The season stats. We are 1-4, as people know. We are 24th overall in team grades. Our last game was a loss to the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday Night Football, 30-29. And I wanted to bring this up, guys, that the Raiders, like I said, they are 25th points averaging a game with 125 points scored on the year. Our rush offense is killer, guys. We are averaging 121.4 yards per game. Really thankful to Josh Jacobs, who in the past 2 games, he had 28 carries, 144 yards against the Broncos, 2 touchdowns. And then against the Chiefs, he had 21 carries for 154 yards and a touchdown. On the season, he has 91 carries, 490 yards, averaging 5.4 yards a carry with 3 touchdowns, and he has 17 receptions. 5.4 yards a carry, guys. We need to feed this guy more. I know it's the Houston Texans, but we need to run, especially when you go back When you go back and look at the rankings, they are 30th in rush defense. Run the ball down their throats. Pause. We gotta do a pause right there. Now, like I said, Dameon Pierce, guys, is their sneaky guy. Against the Jaguars last week, he had 26 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown. He was averaging 3.8 yards a carry. But against the Chargers the week before, he had 14 carries, 131 yards, 9.4 averaging with one touchdown. He is averaging on the year 4.8 yards a carry. And our rush defense is tied for 5th. We are a top 5 rush defense. So if we can stop the running game and we put the ball in Davis Mills' hands, likely you're gonna win. If they're running it down your throat, pause. Big pause. And Dameon Pierce is going off like on all day. Like he's running, right down the middle, which is scary considering, like I said, our interior defensive lineman guys is still questionable, but we do have a good run defense. That run defense is gonna have to stay consistent, and we're gonna have to shut down the run against the Texans. Put the ball in Davis Mills' hands. But as I say that, like I said, you got Nico Collins, who's their leading receiver in yards, and their leading touchdown guy is OJ Howard, their tight end. So really, we've been having a struggle, guys, with tight ends. We know this from the Monday Night Football game. Travis Kelce, 4 touchdowns. Please, Patrick Graham, do not put Trayvon Merrick on OJ Howard. Trayvon Merrick cannot guard tight ends. I feel he can't guard tight ends. I feel you got to put like either Deron Harmon, maybe Nate Haas when he comes back on tight ends. But it's got to be someone other than Merrick. After seeing what Merrick, and I know it is the best tight end in the league, but Trayvon Merrick, you got to take him off. Take him off for tight ends. He's better playing that roaming safety in the back end. I noticed he's very better playing that in that position. And we got to have safeties in the back end. You got the speeds of Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins. You got to protect the deep ball. Protect the deep ball. Demenis says JJ should have a feast on Sunday. Give me some of your guys' predictions. You guys in the chat, give me some of your guys' predictions. Like, what do you guys think the Raiders are going to do Sunday? What should we do heavily? Should we run the ball heavy? Should we, really? I think we need to have a balanced attack, but give it to JJ. Like, I think I could agree with you on this, Demenis. JJ should have a feast on Sunday. He should, but that's if we run the football. If we don't run the football, bro, then this game can get out. It can get ugly really quick. But yeah, guys, give me some of your guys' more predictions. Shoot your questions at me, man. I want to come up. I want to come on here, talk some Raiders football with you. Get a quick live in here. Like I said, we got things going on during the week that's gonna make us unable to really come on. We are gonna try to shoot some stuff out, like some shorts, if we could get the injury report out, just to give you guys updated, keep you guys updated on what's going on with the Raiders going into this game. But like I said, guys, this game is a big game. We have to win this football game against the Texans. If we lose against the Texans, guys, this season's done. I'm going to say it right now. This season, I mean, like I said, this season, people say this season was already over because we're 1-4 going into the bye. Well, people got to remember that was the hardest part of our schedule. I predicted us to go 3-2 going into the bye, but again, that was because of the hype surrounding this team. You go get a Devontae Adams, Chandler Jones, you expect this team to come out and win football games. Going 1-4 into the bye is not a good look, but it's not impossible for this team to bounce back. Who's to say that this bye week isn't what this team needed to get woken up? Like, man, we need to get our shit together. We need to get back to the practice field. And I'm hoping, man, that Sunday we can be happy as Raider fans. We don't even got to stress, hopefully. But if it's a close game, hopefully we'll come out with that dub. Carlos, shout out to you, bro. Honestly, I just want to finish all 4 quarters. I haven't touched on this either, Carlos. Thank you for reminding me, man. Like, against Denver, we played all 4 quarters. And what happened there? We won the game. Against the Chiefs, we just choked the 3rd quarter. And we could not do nothing in the 3rd quarter. We wanted to wait till the Chiefs finally, took the lead, and we wanted to come back in the fourth quarter. Against the Chargers, we didn't play all four quarters. Too many mental mistakes, too many turnovers. Against the Titans, we didn't play well in the first half, and then in the second half, we were coming on a little bit too late. Cardinals played in the first half, got shut down in the second half. But again, it's not like the Cardinals shut us down. It's just that we killed ourselves. It's like you said here, Carlos. We are not playing all four quarters of football. That's the problem. We got to finish all four quarters. We got to play four quarters. Can Jones finally get a damn sack this Sunday? He got close. He got close 2 weeks ago against Mahomes, but that's Mahomes. And actually, Dominus, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. He does get a sack because this is a second-year quarterback. He doesn't have the pocket presence like Mahomes. He's been struggling this season. His passing yards has been low. I don't have. Let me see how many sacks they gave it up. Let me see. But yeah, I think he's gonna get his. He's gonna get his, guys. He's gonna get a sack. I'm gonna predict it. I'll say this. He gets 1.5. I'm tired of saying he's gonna get 2. Because every time I say 2, he doesn't get 2. He doesn't even get 1. So right now, they are at, where's Texans at? They have 12 sacks allowed. So they're tied with the Raiders, actually, guys. Tied with the Raiders for 12 sacks allowed. So this offensive line, hopefully we catch them on a bad day, right? Max Crosby, though, I'm going to tell this, bro. Max Crosby is going to get a sack. I feel like this man's going to just come out firing on all cylinders. He's going to pick up right where he left off going into the bye. He's likely going to probably get 2.5 sacks, and hopefully a strip sack with that. But, Dominus, I really want to see Chandler Jones. That's what I'm hoping for, man. I'm hoping for. And Carlos, I don't want to give you guys hope, but it's likely. This could be our reality. They can go on a win streak. But really, we do got to pump the brakes because at the end of the day, they are 1-4. They're 1-4. So we do got to pump the brakes. But their schedule is easy coming up. They have Houston coming up. They then go on the road against the Saints, which is not going to be an easy task, but a very winnable game. And then, you going on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who is another team that's inconsistent, that hopefully we catch them on a bad day and we play our football that we know. Because if we play our football and we don't beat ourselves, we can come out and win that game. That means, one game at a time. One game at a time. And then, you're coming home against the Indianapolis Colts, who really, they're inconsistent too. Really, you're playing teams that are inconsistent. So really, you just got to really play your football. And that's how you're going to win this game. You'll win the game if you play your football. If, going back to what you said, Carlos, if we play 4 quarters of football, we play smart football, and we don't do no dumb shit, try to be cute, doing trick plays or whatever, that we just run the football, set up the play action, set up the pass, play a balanced offense, and score in the red zone. If we can do if we made adjustments and we fixed what we were not doing in the first 5 weeks, we can go on a win streak, because these are teams that are inconsistent. They are very inconsistent. So if you can take their heart away early in the game and get onto an early lead, anything can happen. But man, keep the lead. Let's talk about that, guys, right? Because we could get out to a lead, we just can't keep it. Josh McDaniels, man, you came over here and gave us the freaking Falcon serum. Over here making it look like you got Marcus Mariota over there finishing games, and you got us looking like the Atlanta Falcons. Bro, no. I always laughed at Atlanta Falcons fans, man, and I always pray that, please, Raiders, do not make me feel what they're feeling, because, oh, fuck, I do not want to feel dude, 17-0 and 20-0. Tired of us blowing leads, guys. That's 2 possible wins you have in your disposal. And it's like, man, I brought this up behind the scenes with Nate, and I want to tell you guys, like, look at the Buffalo Bills. I don't want to compare us to the Buffalo Bills, but look at how a complete team they are. I know we're not a complete team, but look when they jump out to a lead, 21-0 lead, 24-3 lead. They don't stop scoring, guys, until like probably 5 minutes of the fourth quarter when it's already like, 41 to freaking 5 or 41 to 7 or whatever it may be, you know, but they don't stop scoring until like they know, like, okay, yeah, this game's a wrap. They don't stop scoring until they know this game's a wrap. Now with the Chiefs, you got it. I know they only scored 24 points, but the Chiefs are the Chiefs. We as Raider fans should know that the Chiefs are the Chiefs. That's why when they scored 30 points on us, I wasn't surprised. I was surprised that our offense couldn't get it done. Well, actually, no, not really, because considering the past 3 weeks, the 3 losses prior to that, they couldn't get it done either. Like I said, guys, this defense, when I said earlier in the live, this defense, I give them some blame, but I'm not really on them as much as I am on the offense, because this defense gives the ball back to the offense at the end of the game. Go watch the last 5 games. The offense had the ball every single time at the end of the game to go down and win the game for us. They failed, and they failed to do it. It didn't matter what the defense did prior in the game. What matters is that they got to stop when it mattered, and they gave our offense, our high-powered offense, a chance to go down and win the game. When you have a Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow and all these weapons, I expect you to go down and score a touchdown. Aaron, like, I just don't have any words, guys. We're beating a dead horse at this point when it comes to this offense. But I just don't want to have to cook this offense again after Sunday, guys. I really don't. I don't want to come on here, you guys, and be like, this offense sucks still. still, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about at this point. If we go 1-5, bro, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? Because, what else are we going to beat to death? Because we beat this offense to death. You can say we beat this defense to death. We beat coaching to death. What else? We going to blame the water boy next? What are we going to talk about? We going to blame the water boy? We going to, bro, you know what, Carlos and Demis? I'm going to blame y'all. We're going to blame the fans next. Just to have something to talk about, right? Just to have something to talk about. Well, let's blame the fans. It's my fault the Raiders lost, guys. I'm at fault. Just to give us something to talk about, because I'm tired of beating a dead horse. I want us to win some games so we could come on here, bro. We could celebrate, have a good time, and we could talk about something else, right? Talk about something else. Give us shit to talk about, because I'm tired of beating this offense up week in and week out. There should be no excuses at this point. They are going into their 6th game of the season. The excuse of, oh, the playbook's new. Derek Carr going up on the presser saying it just takes time. You're a 9-year quarterback, bro. You're not a rookie quarterback. You're not a 30-year quarterback. Hell, even in your 3rd year, you freaking popped off and in a system that was your 2nd year learning it. Now, glad to see Diallo. I mean, for me, he's still a hit and miss, because he's been up and down, really, Carlos. But he's a young guy, though. He's a young guy. If you can, build him up, get his confidence going, who knows? He can, he's shown flashes that he can be something in this league. So hopefully, Patrick Graham can really work on with Diablo and just get him better. Like I said, guys, it's very early in the season. It's 1-4. I don't want to freak out too much, guys. I don't want to freak out too much. But after Sunday, I'm telling you guys, if we lose, dude, to the Texans, I think our next live is going to be a mock draft. Our next live is going to probably be a mock draft. You can probably already put this season in the books. And I wanted to actually wanted to ask you guys something. If we have a top 5 pick, let's say we finish with a top 5 pick, The season doesn't get any better. We have a top 5 pick. Who you going after? I'm going after quarterback personally, because if you have a top 5 pick, that means Derek Carr ain't getting the job done. I know we got needs otherwhere. We got defense. We got, other things that we could worry about. But if you have a top 5 pick, see, if we were like in the middle of the pack, like between 12 and 17, like 12 and 17, I'm going defense. But if you finish top 5, yeah, it's time to look somewhere else and go for a quarterback. Demenis says first half will probably be sloppy. Hopefully not, Carlos. They need to come out firing on all cylinders, come out starting fast and finish fast. Start fast, finish fast. Try to say that 5 times fast. We talked about who we tanking for. I don't want us to tank. I'm not saying like let's tank. I'm saying let's say this season doesn't get better. That we still are losing close games. We still we're just not getting the job done. Let's say we win, 3 games, 4 games this season. We have like a pick number 4 or pick number 3. Who would you guys go after? Or even what position you going after? I want to say who, because it's still early. What position would you go after? Like I said, I'm going after quarterback because that means Derek Carr is just not getting the job done. Because I feel you could build that defense in the draft with second round picks, third round picks, and in the offseason. But for real, if we go 1-5, bro, if we go 1-5, I don't know about tanking. I don't know. I wouldn't want us to tank, go 1-5. I wouldn't want us. Finish the game strong with the Texans. Yeah, we got to finish the game strong with the Texans. We do, Carlos. And Carlos, we cannot trade Carr. We can't. He has a trade. I mean, we can, but he has a no trade clause, so we can't trade him anywhere. He has to agree to the trade, which he won't because he wants to be a Raider for life. He's said that numerous times. The only way, Carlos, is the way Ziegler set his contract up. Ziegler, his contract is sneaky because I don't even, and this kind of showed me that Ziegler's not really like shown on Derek Carr. He's really not trustworthy on Derek Carr because the Raiders can release Carr prior to the Super Bowl and they will have no dead cap from him. They don't have to pay him no guarantee money, nothing. They can release him for nothing if he does not perform this, well this season. If he doesn't perform this well this season, people think I'm smoking bricks when I say Derek Carr will be gone this season if the Raiders don't get their shit together. He will be gone because that contract says it itself. He's basically signed a 3-year contract extension, but it was a 1-year deal because they can release him and have to pay nothing for him. He can retire a Raider, Demenis, but he ain't going to get paid from the Raiders. He going to have to get paid from the offering that he's going to be getting on Sundays when he become a pastor. I ain't paying him shit, that's for sure. I'm going to be like, bro, you ain't getting my money. I already paid so much money to go see you lose. Go see you throw ducks to the sideline. I'm like, bro, if you're going to throw a ball away, at least can you hit me? Like, I mean, I know I'm in the nosebleed seats, but bro, can you just like rock? If you're not going to throw it to anybody, throw it to me. Let me get a souvenir, bro. Like, come on. Like, hook a brother up. I'm glad I'm making y'all laugh. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, he always throws it to the stands. I'm like, man, he hits the fans more than his own receivers. Like, man, if only we could play, right? Man, we'd be getting like touchdowns all day. Because fuck, they ain't guarding us. But yeah, guys, like I said, I want to come on for a little bit more. I'll stay on probably a little bit more. Man, let's share the link out. Let's get some more chats up in here. I know this is probably a bad time coming on. We're coming on a little early. Probably a lot of people at work. And, shout out to them. Hey, that's why, we doing this, and this is saved for later, so they can check it out later. What are some of your other thoughts, guys? What are some of your other thoughts? My thoughts is this defense of the Texans. They are spooky. We got Garrett up in the building. Garrett, shout out to you, bro. Man, but yeah, this Texans defense, kind of spooky, guys. Like I said, and the reason why it's spooky is not because of the run defense, but their pass defense. Because we know we're going to try to be pass heavy, right? We're going to try to be pass heavy because we got Devontae, we got, Hunter, and I got to look at Darren Waller's status, guys. Like I said, he didn't practice yesterday, but we got Foster Moreau back. Oh, guys, man, this just came to me. DJ Turner returned back to practice yesterday. You guys want to talk about that? DJ Turner returned back to practice with Anthony Averett. So we're getting healthy on the defensive side of the ball, but we also are getting speed on the offensive side of the ball. We also, he's a return specialist. Hopefully he's going to start returning some balls. Pause. Big pause. Hopefully he starts returning, in the punt game and the kickoff. Yo, Carlos, he's the bench warmer. He's the bench warmer. He's warming up the bench for the players. Or probably showing off a new sweater. I don't know. He's probably showing off the team sweater. Oh, no. Wait, no. He's that guy that would choose to go hang out with his girlfriend and hang out with his brothers when they play a game. Hamstring didn't, wasn't bothering him going to a Padres game. I'm going to say it. He don't know me, so. He don't know me, bro. Jimenez, I don't think we're going to see that anymore. I think, after him getting that concussion and we've seen Keelan Cole was returning punts, I don't think we're going to see that anymore. I think it's going to come down to Keelan Cole, and hopefully because Turner's back, hey, might be Turner back there returning kicks. I would love to see Turner return kicks. That man has speed. Speed is not taught. Speed is a gift. And as Al Davis always said, and Raider fans back when Cliff Branch, was burning people in their shoes, people was like, bro, Cliff Branch was the Tyreek Hill of that time. Speed kills. Garrett, you know how speed kills, bro. I'll be burning your shoes all the time. Love you, bro. Love you, bro. It's all love. All love from Raiders Primos, right? It's all love from Raiders Primos. But yeah, I don't want to see Hunter Renfrow for returning kicks either, guys. I do not want to see that. But a little bit more on this preview, bro. Let's talk about another preview. Is Allegiant Stadium going to have Raider fans? Are we going to see more blue and red than silver and black? Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. I was like, bro, let's see more silver and black than red and blue, right? Garrett, bro, it's all love, bro. It's all love. We all jokes. It's all jokes, bro. Don't take it hard, bro. It's all love, my brother. But yeah, hopefully Allegiant Stadium, bro, we get some Raider fans showing up. We need home field advantage. I know it's been hard 1-4, but this is why, bro. This is why they should have stayed their asses in Oakland. Because in Oakland, bro, I would have been like, bro, who is trying to slide through? Raiders Primos, we're going to be out there in Oakland. But, man, now in Vegas, bro, we're going to watch this shit from our couch because those ticket prices are crazy. You got to get an arm and a leg to go see the Raiders barely hang on. I bet you once the Raiders start winning, more fans. Yeah, no, Carlos, this is why. Sorry, guys, my watch went off. But Carlos, this is the reason why I said moving to Vegas as a business move was great because now Mark Davis is making money. But it's a bad move if you're considering the fan base and really what the Raiders mean. The Raiders didn't mean anything to Las Vegas. Even when they announced when they were going to Las Vegas, like, yeah, they handed out billboards and, the stadium was being built. But who knows that there's Raider fans in Vegas? Like, there was nothing's like Oakland, bro. I remember I went to Derek Carr's, it was a rookie game. It was his rookie season. It was the Bills versus the Raiders. We were 2-12, you guys. 2-12. That Coliseum was sold out. Full of Raider fans. 2-12, guys. That Coliseum from top to bottom was sold out. There's nothing like Oakland fans, guys. Nothing like Oakland fans. And if Mark Davis expects what he had in Oakland to go to Vegas. If this Raiders team falls to 1-5, no one's going to be going to see the games. I mean, yeah, Oakland was cheap. $80 tickets, bro. I lived near I lived near the BART station. So, bro, I hopped on the train, took, it was what, $15 round trip. It's cheap to go to the games, but now with Vegas, you got to pay a plane ticket, hotel room, and their freaking ticket prices that are $300 a ticket. No one's paying that going 1-4 to go see a 1-4 team, to go see a 1-5 team. Carlos, this is real. Mark Davis has to pray to the football gods that the Raiders start winning games. Because if the Raiders start winning games, like you say, more Raider fans will visit the city. More Raiders fans will pay that money to go see a winning team. They're not going to pay that money for a losing team. In Oakland, we did. Why? Because it was affordable. But man, 300. But I'm going. Me and the cuzzo, we not natural name, but we got my Patriot cuzzo. Pray for him, guys. Pray for him. Pray, man. Pray. He comes over to the dark side. For me, my dad, and him to go to the game against the Patriots, just the tickets, guys, just the football, just the tickets themselves, close to like $980. $980 just for the football tickets themselves. And that's not adding our plane ride, our hotel room, food when we go out there. And I'm gonna try to slide through, because I know, our brothers Graf, Wasted, and Samoan. I don't know. Wasted said he got to see how the Raiders are doing before he thinks about making that trip. But that blackout party, we're thinking about sliding through over there to the blackout party, week 15 against the Patriots. But dude, $980, like, that's crazy. $980, bro. I was like, man, I remember when $980, like, you could go to 4 Oakland football games. Like, that's crazy, guys. It's crazy. But it's forever Oakland, as Carlos said. Forever Oakland. Domenis says big facts, man. I'm gonna keep this up because it is forever Oakland. It is forever Oakland, bro. Domenis, I haven't. Have you been to one? I've seen them and they look pretty dope, and that's why I'm excited. I can't wait to go be out there for week 15. And if you guys are out there, bro, come holla at your boy Exacting Raider. Natural Native, fortunately, won't be in the building next season. We are planning for both of us to be out there in Vegas for a game, and we want to meet you guys. You guys give so much support to the channel. We would love to chat it up, talk Raiders football with you. Let's see. We're coming up on an hour, about 50 minutes. We're gonna start closing it out here soon. But hey, shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Garrett, Domenis, and Carlos, and shout out to I want to give this guy another shout out, Digital Press. He set all this up, this overlay, our Instagram social down there at the bottom right here. And also he set this up. This is the name of our podcast, Real Raiders Talk. Raiders Primos at the top, bro. Shout out to Digital Press. Did a phenomenal job. If you guys haven't, go check this man out. Go subscribe. He puts up Raiders content. He had a live yesterday. He put up some more Raiders content this morning. Guys, go get this man to 1K. He is so close to 1K. I think he just passed 750 subs. Get this man to 1K if you guys can. Man, shout out to him. Radio Geo, what's good, bro? Glad you are here. Shout out to you, man. We're wrapping up. We got the guy, we got the man in the building. We got Natural Nate in the building. Like I said, guys, he couldn't make it on the live. He's really bummed out. He couldn't talk to shit with you guys. But Natural Nate, man, we got big things coming. I gotta talk to you, bro. We got things coming up on Sunday, and I gotta talk to you about it. But I know you probably won't be able to make it, but like I said, we got something planned special for Sunday for the game. So stay tuned for that. This is why you guys hit that bell so you guys can be notified when we drop some news, any news, when we go live, when we drop short videos. We got something planned Sunday, guys. We got something planned Sunday. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. Raider Geo will tap in more for sure when it's the next live. So Raider Geo, like I said, stay tuned. We got something planned for Sunday for the game. We are planning like a watch party, but I still got to get more details surrounding that. So stay tuned for that, okay? We won't be live Friday or Saturday. Like I said, me and Natural Nate, we have family things to take care of. So that's really going to take up a lot of our time. But I will still try to give out short videos of anything, like whether it's injury reports. I want to still give you guys content, keep you guys updated what is going on surrounding the Raiders, because I don't want to leave you guys high and dry either. You know, this is for you guys. You know, me and Natural Nate created Raiders Primos for you guys. We wanted to talk Raiders football with you guys, and we wanted to, you know, give you guys another outlet where you guys could go see Raiders news, Raiders, you know, injury reports, Raiders, you know, content, where we just sit around and talk Raiders all day. You know, I love talking Raiders all day. I could talk Raiders all day, but I don't want to talk about a 1-5 team either. Now, we will talk. Hey, they could be 1-10, bro, and I'll still talk about them. Now, of course, we're going to probably talk about what is going to go on next season, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, like I said, guys, stay tuned. I can't harp on this enough. Stay tuned, okay? Hit that subscribe button if this is your first time. Hit the like, and then hit that bell so you can be notified when we go live next, which, like I said, we got something special planned Sunday. But we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Shout out to everyone that was able to pull through. Like I said, man, this platform, we didn't think it was going to blow up as big as it did, me and Natural Nate. Of course, we had the goals, but starting off so small and, you know, it wasn't looking up. But I got to give shout out to Wasted, to Grav. I got to give shout out to Andy, really to Mount Shieldmore. You know, they helped us really build this platform. I give them all the credit for just, you know, being guidance to us, you know, helping us. And then also Digital Perez, like I said, really giving us, you know, advice how we can make this show better for you guys, how we can improve our channel. So really shout out to them, and shout out to you guys for, you know, staying with us, for supporting this channel. Like I said, we know we are at 89 subs. We are 11 subscribers away from 100. If you guys can help us out, spread the word, send the link out. Let's get 100 subscribers. And hey, we might, you know, me and Nate, we probably would throw a 100 subscribers party. We'll come on here, talk Raiders football, and we'll just have a good time celebrating 100 subscribers. And then, you know, we'll talk about our future goals also in that live, where we want to take this channel to. But man, like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. I cannot thank you guys enough, you know, because this is all because of you, why this channel has blown up from 21 subs like 2 weeks ago to 89 in 2 weeks. So really, guys, thank you guys. And thanks to Mount Shieldmore, thanks to Graf, thanks to Wasted, thanks to Andy, thanks to Hammer, thanks to Digital Press, thanks to any of the Raiders content creators that supported us to get this channel big. But this is Exacting Raider, guys. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, Raiders Primos, we are out. See you guys.